Hello there all you wrestling fans. I have an update on the WWE pay-per-view calendar. As we all know, there has been a lot of changes over the last year, and coming up soon after the Survivor Series pay-per-view is TLC, followed in February by No Way Out, which is now named Elimination Chamber. However, if you enter WWE.com right now, you'll see that they have scheduled WrestleMania 26, and in April they have scheduled Backlash as usual. However, the big talk recently have been the Judgment Day pay-per-view in May, a pay-per-view which had its debut in 1998 in October as an in-your-house pay-per-view, then came back in the year 2000 as Judgment Day in May, featuring the Iron Man match between The Rock and Triple H. So the talk here was, will WWE replace Judgment Day with War Games, or what will they do? There has also been this talk that WWE has too many pay-per-views. They right now, I believe, have 14 pay-per-views. They used to have 16 pay-per-views, but they removed the ECW December to Dismember pay-per-view, and they have also scrapped the New Year's Revolution pay-per-view before Royal Rumble in January. The WWE, however, has still experienced some troubles due to only having 3 weeks to plan for every pay-per-view. We saw this year was extreme. We saw WWE, they only had 1 month to build up, 3 weeks to build up Backlash, 3 weeks to build up Judgment Day, 3 weeks to build up Extreme Rules, and 3 weeks to build up the Bash. From there on, however, they had 1 month to Night of Champions, 1 month to SummerSlam, then again 3 weeks to Breaking Point, 3 weeks to Hell in a Cell, 3 weeks to Bragging Rights, and this of course is not good. They have done a very good job this fall, however, of building up pay-per-views like Breaking Point, Hell in a Cell, and Bragging Rights, and they done very good. But 3 weeks is not enough, and WWE has been issuing this as a problem that they do not have enough time. Well, suit yourself. However, it seems now that Judgment Day has been scrapped as a pay-per-view, and what maybe opens for WWE lowering the number of pay-per-views they will air, because right now in May 23rd, May 2010, the pay-per-view is named Extreme Rules, meaning there will be no Judgment Day as of now in May. This might indicate that WWE, instead of having 2 pay-per-views in June, Extreme Rules and the Bash, have moved Extreme Rules to May, erased Judgment Day, and therefore erased 1 pay-per-view, meaning they will have April, Backlash, May, Extreme Rules, June, the Bash. Something like that, or maybe they will replace the Bash with this War Games pay-per-view, I don't know. The pay-per-view calendar only goes so far as till May next year, which, as I said, will feature Extreme Rules. I think this, if they have scrapped 1 pay-per-view, gone down to 13, maybe looking to scrap 1 more, go down to 12, only have 1 pay-per-view a month, that's absolutely terrific, because they have had too many pay-per-views. 3 weeks ain't enough to build up a pay-per-view, and therefore that's also why we have seen so many Orton versus Cena matches. Yeah, people have been complaining a lot, but I think, in all fairness, the Cena-Orton feud have been okay. It's been very good matches. They have been able to stretch the intensity for a very long time to the furthest, but they couldn't stretch it anymore, really. But that's the reason they have had that match so many times, because 3 weeks ain't enough to build up a new feud, have a new #1 contender. That's why they have kept having rematch after rematch after rematch, in order just to be able to not rush to gather a new feud. So that's a smart decision forced by a bad decision, meaning they have had too many pay-per-views. So this is how it looks right now. Extreme Rules replaces Judgment Day in May of 2010. Has WWE scrapped 1 pay-per-view, meaning only having 1 pay-per-view instead of 2 in June? I sure hope so. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.